This is Hyperdroid. In this video we'll cover some tips for beginners playing Rocket League. This first one will cover your position on the field. So it's usually a good idea to make sure you have someone back at the goal, or at least back around midfield. We've got one person here back defending the goal, which is good. As you'll see here now, the positioning doesn't end up so good. So it looks like you're gonna score, so we're gonna go attack the goal, and as you can see now, they're all out of position. All three orange players are on this side of the field, which leads us to another thing. Was if you're going for the ball, you've got to hit the ball. So right here we have orange missing the ball. When you miss the ball like that, it generally leads to bad outcome. Such as that. Here's another example of why it's important to make contact with the ball. As you notice, this orange is trying to clear the ball and they miss, and then they get scored on. This next tip is do not run into your own teammates. It generally doesn't turn out good. As you'll see here, this yellow-green car here is going to hit their teammate 1, 2, 3 times. Yeah, that's not good. So try not to do that. Generally doesn't work out well for your team. The next tip is don't hit the ball toward your own goal. As you'll see in this little clip here, orange will hit the ball toward their own goal by driving backwards. So usually driving backwards, I try not to do that, but anyway, here you go, watch. Orange is driving backwards, hits the ball toward their own goal, and ends up in a score, and that's generally what happens. I know even the best of players sometimes hit the ball toward their own goal, but it's generally not a good thing, because then you're playing 4-on-2 or 3-on-1. Another tip is don't forget to do training and go through training. There's always free play, the tutorial, the beginning tutorial, practice being a goalie, practice scoring, and practice trying to get off the ground. So that's really where I'm at this point. If you want more options, you can always go to custom training and go to browse and just pick out anything. Pro Striker, All-Star Striker, All-Star Goalie, just whatever you need to practice on. You can mark them as your favorites, which I don't have any marked, and you can make your own up, which I have done. So another tip is to watch your replays. So after a match is over, you can go to save replay. It's going to ask you for a name. You can put whatever you want on there. Doesn't really matter. It's going to save your replay, and then you can watch. And this is kind of similar to football player or basketball player watching film of the game. You kind of assess the situation here and that kind of thing. Anyway, that's all I got.